Hi, my name's Nathan Lawn. I'm an antisocial and early intervention officer. Our role primarily is to attend calls for service from members of the public, conduct the initial investigation, try and nip the issue in the bud at source. Got a call in Old Catton to address some issues of antisocial behaviour and playing music at 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock in the morning that's disturbing other local residents. To see if they can get his eligibility assessed for legal aid, so he can have some representation. But that's a matter for him. Okay. We didn't film everything in there. Essentially, I've spoken to the subject. He's clearly got some mental health issues. Mum's very emotional. I'm going to make a referral to our help hub. The community connectors will be in contact with Mum and him, and hopefully get him the support we need. We're now at our second call of the day in Thorpe Marriott. We've had a complaint about some unsuitable burning of waste material. If there is no reply today, this will be the second or third time I've been here. I'll leave a calling card, which is just asking the occupant to contact me at the council. This is a noise complaint in a block of flats where essentially the occupant is playing loud music until 2 in the morning, which is having a detrimental impact on the sleep and quality of life of some local residents. So we want to see if we can deal with this proactively and early without it, escalating to becoming a problem. No reply at this address. What we'll do, I can hear no movement behind the door neither. That would indicate to me that there's generally no one home. We'll re-attend and speak to the occupant in the next day or so. This is the report of a guy bringing back scrap cars, washing machines, etc. without a valid scrap licence and just basically being unsightly. I've had some complaints, I'm afraid, from local residents. So just sort of come out to have a chat with you, see what's going on. So, have you got a waste carrier's licence though?
Yeah, done on 20th August 2022.
Yeah, that's fine. And what's in the back garden? Oh right, okay.
Dad tied him up, so they recognised 2 minutes.
Who told you that?
Clarion.
Right.
So I tied you that.
Okay. If you could try and keep the cut and that down to a minimum, I'm going to have to contact Clarion just to appraise them of what's going on. It seems, it is a bit of a nightmare for local residents. This will be a typical case where, like a multi-agency approached, internal partners such as planning and then external partners such as Clarion Housing will work together in an attempt to try and resolve this. On our way back into the lodge at Broadland District Council, but we're just going to call into Sainsbury's. This is sort of an ongoing task, and that Donna and my colleague and myself are monitoring. We had a report about 2 months ago of people fly tipping beds and that here. Doesn't actually seem as though it has got any worse, but we have still got builds up of black bin bags. So this is obviously attracting further fly tipping.
Hi, my name is Donna. I'm an early interventions ASB officer.
If we want to sell our house and somebody comes up here and looks at this, they're going to get back in their car and disappear. Said to him, he said, look, I'm not being awkward, but he said, you need to start doing something to the house. And he said, I'll give you a couple of weeks to get things sorted, and if you haven't, he said, then I'm going to have to take it further. We've
just been out to investigate a complaint come in regarding garden rubbish and waste from businesses dumped in the garden, rats that have now been cleared, general disrepair of a property. The house is in very bad disrepair and there is asbestos bubbling through at the back. I will speak to a senior officer to see if there's anything we can do. I will try to make contact with the person whose name is on the council tax, who we believe owns it, and see if he's got any solutions to what he's going to do to the property. The complaint came in that it was somebody using their home gym in their garage, and the music was very loud and there was lots of thumping.
A bike machine, it's not really, and there's like a squat rack, but
okay, that's fine. So I'll just update the complaint I've spoken to you. And then obviously we'll close it down, but if they want to continue it, then they can use a noise app just to prove it's a statutory nuisance, but I wouldn't suspect that would happen.
But it's, as far as I'm concerned, it's an environmental problem.
Yeah.
I'm astonished
That there isn't.
for so long.
Yeah. This subject isn't in, so I'm going to leave a calling card. There's rubbish just dumped at the back of the car park against another property's wall. It's bags of straw, bottles, shoes, just general rubbish dumped there. We believe that this property's bin is sitting there as well, so it may have something to do with this property. If it has, we're just going to ask them to clear it, because it's been there a little while now, and because of the straw, it's going to encourage the rats and vermin to come in as well. Obviously we do get reoffending come back, but not on a great scale. They don't know we're going to visit, where before they would get a letter, well now they get a visit on their doorstep, which does take subjects by surprise. Some of them don't realise they've got or had this been making a noise or an issue, and it does tend to sink in a bit better than a letter does.